All right, everybody. Welcome. Hello to the Ready Price webinar today. We're going to be going over all of our new software, the Shop, Lock, and Deliver update from Ready Price. Got a lot of great stuff to show you today. Really looking forward to it. I'm going to just jump in here right now and get logged in and, start doing the demo. If you've got any questions at any point, don't hesitate. Throw them in the chat, throw them in the Q&A, and I'll answer them as we go through the platform. I'll also, towards the end of the call, drop my contact information in the chat as well so that you can have it in case you have any questions, you need additional assistance, or you'd like to meet one-on-one so I can help you get set up with our no-cost broker software, Ready Price. Without further ado, let's jump in. If you don't have an account already, head to readyprice.com, click on I'm an MLO or I'm a broker owner, either in this box here or in the top navigation here. Go to those pages and you'll see the green Register Now button. You can click on that, fill in a quick form that's just going to ask for your name, email, phone number, and NMLS numbers, and then ask you to create a password. Once you sign up, you'll get prompted to log in. You can come back to this web page and use this login button as well. You'll get to this screen, put your credentials in, log in, and boom, you'll be good to go. You'll be in the Ready Price software. The initial setup will have you fill in your profile page with all of this information about your account. The navy markers indicate required fields. We've also got the Ready Price virtual business card down here at the bottom. You want to make sure to add these 2 email addresses to your whitelist in your email, just to make sure that you don't miss any crucial communications from us as you use the platform. And this phone number in here as well is a good one to add your contacts. That's my direct line. So, and I work with all of our mortgage brokers that use the software. So it's good for you to have, just in case, not only in case I reach out to you for some outreach, but in case you need some assistance, you've got my phone number at your beck and call, ready to rock and roll. Once you save this and you move forward, it is going to take you to the lenders and pricing page. This is our setup page to ensure that you can shop pricing, lock pricing, and deliver loan applications to your approved lenders with ease. The only way you can do all of these is by making sure you fill in all of the lenders and pricing requirements. The first part being the default lender paid compensations. So you want to put any comp settings you have in here and your margins and press save. You also want to make sure to use the check boxes here to set up all your approved lenders. This way you'll be able to submit to them once you price out your loan. You can also adjust the individual comp by company as opposed to doing it for defaults with the far right pencil icon in the edit comp column. Down here at the bottom is one of the most important features and one of the most important setup processes, and that's your vendor credentials, which is going to be everything you need to run AUS and pull credit reports through Ready Price. It's going to ask you for DO and LPA, so your Fannie and your Freddie, as well as the credit company you're working with. If you need to reset passwords or get these credentials because you don't have them already, we have effective links in here as well that'll take you directly to their pages to help you out with that. Once you've got everything saved and your setup is complete, you notice the status bar here at the top. Once you get to completed setup, you'll be able to move around, fully navigate, and fully utilize Ready Price and all of its features. You'll notice we've got on the welcome page here, you've got 4 tabs or columns here. You've got shop pricing, lock and deliver, the live pipeline, and then your working scenarios. All of these buttons can also be found throughout the platform on every page in the top left corner. We've also got the tour guide here in the top left that has context-sensitive help videos. So as you navigate to different pages, the links to the videos here that you can click on and pop right up in your window will change with what page you're going on. So that's what it means by context-sensitive. Whatever page you're on, there's videos there to support you. Shop pricing is our pricing engine where you can manually fill in all the criteria for your borrowers or for your pricing scenario, view all of the programs that come back. You can view 6 of them side by side and see all the pricing for approved and non-approved lenders. Lock and deliver is where I'm going to go next. That's going to allow you to upload a 3.4 file kind of save you some time from manually inputting all that criteria. You can import the file, and what it'll do is our system will scrub the file. It'll populate the pricing engine for you. So instead of manually putting in that criteria on this page, it'll automatically fill it in with your borrower's information. It'll let you know at the top that your loan file was uploaded successfully, and it'll flag anything that was missed through that scrub. In this case, it's just asking us to fill in the credit score. So I'll go ahead and do that now. Again, you can use shop pricing to come in here and manually price out loans. If you do lock and deliver, it'll let you upload the 3.4 file to not only for pricing, but you'll also be able to lock and deliver pricing through this way. That's why we call it lock and deliver. So next, you've got all the program count that came back based on the loan that you're looking to upload and the 3.4 file. You can check mark 6 of these boxes at once to view side-by-side pricing for these programs. I'm just going to do 2 today, just for the ease of mind and for the ease of demo. And you're going to press see search results to get to that results page. Now, our pricing results page has a lot of data, a lot of information you can pull from it. You can use the filter options to change which lenders appear if you don't want to see all of them. To see all of the pricing options as opposed to just their best options, you can also click more here on the show best column to view a few more of their programs. If you do show all lenders, you're going to get a ton of information, a lot more than is displayed right now. You've got go to AEs. So at the beginning, when you set up your account, we're going to ask you to pick a lender sponsor and an AE from that company. The lender sponsor is a lender that you're already approved with or that you're hoping to get approved with to do business. This is how we are able to continue to offer it to brokers at no cost for our service. So make sure to select that lender sponsor. It's super easy. There's no verification or anything in there as well. Just click them. If you've got an AE rep at the company, add them as well at that time so that they can populate here when you look them up. You can also view the rate stack over here by clicking on the underlying interest rate for a given program and a given company. You'll be able to view the full price stack. You'll also be able to click on a new interest rate and reprice based on that rate. Last but not least on this page, I'll show the adjustments and compensation settings. You can use a check mark in the lenders and pricing setup page to hide these comp settings if you're a broker owner and you don't want to show your margins to your loan officers. We've got some built-in capabilities for that. If you want to lock a program and pricing, you got to make sure to set up your approved lenders on that setup page. And any lender that you're approved with that has a select button next to their name is accepting loans through our system at this time. Right now, we've got half a dozen. We're working on getting everybody else signed up for that as well. There's no additional cost to lender for that. It's just, we have to get them all set up. So it has been a little bit of a process with the new software, but it's ready priced to the moon all the way. I'm going to, for our demo today, choose NMSI, and I'm going to press select. Pressing select will let me complete the application, run that dual AUS, pull that credit report, and submit. Once you get into the application, again, just like the pricing engine after we uploaded the 3.4 file, it's going to scrub that file and fill in as many of these fields as possible for the application to really save you some time in the origination process. Notice on the left-hand side here, we've got a whole new set of navigation for this application. We've got the red flag for borrower details, credit, and government monitoring. These are pages that are missing something that we couldn't pull from the 3.4. So in this case, we're just missing a phone number here. So I'll go ahead and input that. You can jump around to different pages in the left column, clicking on whichever one you want to view. I recommend always pressing save and continue to move one page at a time to verify that all the information pulled from the 3.4 correctly, there is no mistakes made, etc. For the demo, I'll just go ahead and jump to the credit page here. This is loan details. We've got income, amortization here, your assets page for the borrowers. I'll go ahead and jump to the credit page. Credit page is fantastic. So as I mentioned in the beginning, that lenders and pricing page, you got to fill in all those credentials as part of your setup. That way you can use the system seamlessly and never have to deal with setup again. Part of that is the credit page here. It's going to auto-populate the credentials from the lenders and pricing page. If you have a credit reference number for your client that you're working on an application for, you can actually input that here and set it and utilize that. If you're pulling a fresh credit report, like I said, it's going to auto-populate your credentials here. You can press request credit report. This tends to take up to 30 seconds, maybe a minute on the very, very longest end, but it tends to be a lot quicker than that, usually about 10 to 15 seconds. You'll get the notification that it was ordered and completed successfully. It'll populate with your new credit reference number. Then as you come down to the bottom, you can actually press the button here to view the credit report. It'll pop up in a new tab. And then down here at the bottom, you can see the scores that came back from each credit union for each borrower. In this case, we only have one borrower, so we've only got one set of scores. It's going to automatically choose the mean score or whatever one is in the middle. You can adjust it if you like, but we're just going to keep the mean score here, and then save and continue. Now on real estate owned, we've got liabilities, details, and declarations. I'm going to jump to government monitoring, as that is the next page that has a flag. We just have to select one of these boxes here. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then save and continue once more. This is the supplemental information page to add anything else that you may need to account for, including home ownership education, housing counseling, things of that nature. But once you've got all of the application pages filled, all those flags are gone, and you've pulled your credit report, you'll be able to go to the actions portion, which starts with U.S. Postal Service validation. This will ask you to verify the address. So if it looks good and everything is correct, you can just press confirm. If you need to make adjustments, press edit. This will let you know if you're eligible for appraisal waivers. Next is our one-click dual AUS. So again, these credentials for Fannie and Freddie will auto-populate as long as you completed the setup at the very beginning. If you need to get credentials or you need to reset your password, we've got links in here built for that as well. I've got everything in here. I'm going to press one-click dual AUS. Once again, 30 seconds to a minute on the very longest end. It's not quite as quick as pulling the credit report, but it's still pretty efficient and pretty quick. As you can see, we've already got the Fannie Mae results back. I know I did another demo this morning, so Freddie Mac was down earlier, so hopefully it's not now, but it may be again, and it might not give us our results. We picked a Fannie Mae program here with NMSI as well, so we're going to go ahead and select Fannie Mae when it's all said and done. Yeah, so unfortunately, we've got the Freddie Mac is down right now. Please try again later. But usually you'll have both sets of results side by side. You'll see all the results, whether you're approved or not, eligible for an appraisal waiver, if there's assets required, or it's tax returns if they're self-employed. Also, if it's got reserves required. And then you'll have links to both sets of findings. So you'll be able to view that credit report once again here. And then you'll actually be able to view all the preliminary underwriting findings as well in a new tab. So once you have both sets, you can adjust your program here as well if you want to use Freddie instead. We're going to stick with Fannie today, so I'll select DO, and I'll press continue. Notice on the left here, we've got the verify fees. If the lender you're working with requires a fee sheet for the program you selected, you'll be directed to that page. In this case, I tried to click on it. It skipped over it. Won't let me go to it. It's because NMSI at this time for the program I selected was not requiring a fee sheet. So we don't have to worry about it right now. Next, you're on your way. You can see the status bar. It's followed us the whole time. We're right here at the end. You can actually float through our system as well as lock. I'm going to lock today just to show you this process. You submit your lock. An email goes out to the lender letting them know that they have a new file. They can access it through SFTP or Safe File Transport, and you'll get an email verifying that it was uploaded as well. Then you press submit file. You can view the DO findings and the credit report here again once more. If you have any supplemental documents that need to be uploaded to go with your application, like those bank statements, kind of anything that really, a purchase agreement, whatever other documents need to be uploaded with your app, can be uploaded here. If you do have documents to upload, the submit down here at the bottom, make sure you submit file and documents. If it's just the file you completed through our system, you can click file only, press submit, and you will be all set. You get this pop-up message to let you know that it was sent successfully, and you're good to go. So that is the full process for locking and delivering through ReadyPrice. It's fantastic. It's saving brokers money because it's no cost to you to do this. It's saving you time because you can shop from all of our lenders as opposed to going to each lender's site individually, picking a price that way, and then taking care of all of these steps. It is a game changer. The live pipeline up here is a place that stores any files you've uploaded. Anytime you upload a 3.4 file, we give it a file ID number. It's unique to our system. Once you've selected a lender, it'll actually tell you the lender's name and the program you selected, gives you some borrower information and property information. It'll give you your next steps as well. And it'll give you the lock status. So in this case, lock, this is the one we just did right now. The file status is transferred. The lock has been requested at this date, on this date and time for this rate and price. The lender can accept, reject, or counter the offer. It'll notify you in our system with a red notification up here in the top left if you've got a counter offer or if you've got an action item. In this case, I can see the counter offer right here. I can click on it and I can view all the loan details. I can view the price and rate that we requested and what the counter offer is, and then we can accept and reject here directly. Another fantastic part of our system is once you submit the loan file to the lender, you can not only view it in our pipeline that we built for you in the ReadyPrice system, you can actually log into that lender's website and view it in your pipeline on their site as well. So it's very intuitive that way. And last but not least, if you are looking more to use the system for pricing, then you can go to the working scenarios page, and you can also upload a 3.4 file for your borrower here and save a pricing scenario that'll not only allow you to change it in the future to run a US and lock, but you can use it to reprice. So in this case, I've got scenarios that go back all the way to February for my borrowers. So this is a very helpful tool for you to have if you have borrowers that are looking, they're shopping in the market, but pricing is not really there. It's not quite time for them yet. They want to keep tabs on how everything looks. It's a great feature for you as a loan officer to be able to keep tabs on 25 plus lenders for your clients at any given time, what their prices are. For the most part, though, that is, a quick demonstration of the Shop Lock Deliver features with ReadyPrice. It's a fantastic system. It's super intuitive. And again, it's saving brokers a ton of time and a ton of money, especially on those loan sifter bills. So thank you very much for joining. I'll stick around for another couple minutes here. If anybody's got questions, like I said, feel free to drop them in the chat or the QA. I'm going to drop my contact info in there right now, just so you can save it, have it, and reach out to me directly if you have other questions or you need some help setting up your account. I'm happy to do so. Like I said, my only goal is to help make sure that mortgage brokers everywhere succeed more efficiently than ever using ReadyPrice's groundbreaking software. So yeah, looking forward to connecting with you all further and seeing you submit some loans through ReadyPrice. Like I said, don't ever hesitate to reach out to me if you've got any questions or need some additional support. Thank you very much for your time.